That shaving of my beard was very symbolic towards leading a good, clean life.
American Chopper is a fan-favorite reality TV show that offers a glimpse into the comings and goings at Orange County Choppers. Viewers like us just couldn't tear their eyes away from the epic bike build and the drama-filled lives of the Tuttle family. While the show primarily revolves around Paul Tuttle Sr. and Jr., the father-son duo, it's Mikey Tuttle, the younger brother, who steals the show's heart. Known for his laid-back demeanor, Mikey's tranquility stands out amidst the chaos, including his father's legendary door-kicking tantrums and chair-throwing incidents, which have become internet sensations. But don't be fooled by his easygoing nature. Mikey's life is anything but ordinary. Join us as we uncover the untold truth about Mikey.
I always wanted his approval in that. So I think occasionally we got it. And when you get that from your father, it gives you sort of a sense of self-worth and makes you feel really good.
Paul Tuttle Sr. and Paula Tuttle welcomed their son, Mike Tuttle, into the world on November 26, 1978 in Suffern, New York. Growing up, Mikey shared his life with two brothers, Paul Tuttle Jr., known for his fabrication skills on the show, and Daniel Tuttle, the owner of Orange County Ironworks LLC, along with a sister named Kristen Tuttle. Mikey's parents parted ways in 1995 after 30 years together, and his father later remarried Beth Ann Santos in 2007. However, their marriage was short-lived, ending in divorce in 2015. While Mikey pursued higher education, he left college before completing his degree. Beyond these details, little's known about Mikey's personal life, including his upbringing and educational background. This is actually no cause for alarm, as the Tuttle family tended to stay away from the media until Mikey decided, well, before then, let's meet the entire Tuttle family.
I'm not... Hold on, let me let you go.
Hello, Paul Jr.
Someone's in my office. All right, bye. Dude, what are you doing in here in the dark like a vampire?
Discovery Channel's American Chopper is practically a household name, featuring a family of chopper builders based in Montgomery, New York, led by patriarch Paul Tuttle and his sons Paul Jr. and Mikey. The business initially took shape in Paul Tuttle's basement, where father and son teamed up to craft 6 or 7 iconic basement bikes. These early creations laid the foundation for Orange County Choppers, officially established in 1999, coinciding with the launch of About.com's motorcycle site the same year. Over time, the viewership of American Chopper soared, with countless fans tuning in to witness the Tuttle's creative process and family dynamics unfold on screen. Yet, discussions on the motorcycle site forums revealed a mixed bag of opinions about the OCC crew, ranging from admiration to envy. Despite the varying viewpoints, OCC underwent a remarkable evolution, becoming an unexpected American TV phenomenon. The father, Paul Tuttle Sr., cuts an imposing figure with his signature street sweeper mustache, arms adorned in tattoos, and a voice that commands attention. However, Paul Tuttle Sr. hasn't always been the stand-up citizen. Before turning over a new leaf, the former iron worker was candid about his past struggles with substances, earning himself the moniker of a garbage head for his reckless substance use and heavy drinking habits. But despite his rough history, there's a surprising aspect to Senior, as he's affectionately known as on American Chopper because kids are drawn to him. Mikey had often hinted on how children are captivated by his father's larger-than-life appearance, viewing him almost like a character from a cartoon, unreal yet fascinating. Behind that rugged exterior lies a troubled past, with Paul Sr. recalling a difficult upbringing in Yonkers, New York. Raised by parents plagued by addiction and workaholism, he endured regular beatings, leaving him scarred both physically and emotionally. Despite the pain, apologies were rare, replaced instead of ominous warnings of "one for next time." Maritally, Paul Sr. wasn't so lucky. His marriage ended in the mid-1980s, leading him on a journey to sobriety. During his drinking years, his eldest child, Polly, born in 1974, witnessed his father's struggles with alcohol. Despite the challenges, Polly spent his formative years observing his father's work, often lending a hand in the garage. As Polly matured, he discovered a natural talent for bike design. Together with his father, they began crafting choppers in the confines of their basements. This shared passion for motorcycle craftsmanship would eventually pave the way for their iconic collaboration at Orange County Choppers. In a surprising turn of events, Paul Sr. found himself navigating rough waters in 2018 when he filed for bankruptcy coinciding with the release of the American Chopper's reboot. Seeking a fresh start, he packed his bags and headed south to sunny Florida. But that's not where the story ends for Paul Sr. In 2021, Paul Sr. unveiled his latest venture, OCC Roadhouse and Museum. This one-of-a-kind establishment isn't just your run-of-the-mill joint, it's a triple threat, boasting a restaurant, concert venue, and museum all rolled into one. It's a haven for chopper enthusiasts and music lovers alike, serving up a heaping dose of entertainment alongside a side of history. Despite the bumps in the road, Paul Sr. has managed to remain at the helm of all things Orange County Chopper. And with the recent success of the 2023 Invitational Bike Show under his belt, it's clear that this chopper kingpin isn't slowing down anytime soon. But how did he get so successful and famous in the first place? The Tuttles were doing well, and their distinctive bikes quickly captured the attention of motorcycle magazine editors. Eventually, they caught the eye of a Discovery Channel producer eager to enhance the network's gearhead lineup. In 2002, American Chopper premiered, offering viewers a glimpse into the creation of high-end choppers and the volatile relationship between Paul Sr. and Paulie. Initially, both men were disappointed with the portrayal, feeling betrayed by the focus on drama rather than craftsmanship. They felt misrepresented, labeled as jackasses. However, Pelagian, the producer, urged patience, assuring them that ratings would speak volumes. To their surprise, the show became an instant sensation. Viewers were drawn to the father-son conflict, and the Tuttles reluctantly accepted that their personal dynamics would be front and center. As the show gained momentum, so did their business, propelling Orange County Choppers to international fame. Alongside Paul Sr. and Paulie, the show's cast features Mikey Tuttle, the younger son known for his witty banter and laid-back demeanor. Often seen strolling through the shop in his signature shorts, Mikey provides much-needed comic relief. Despite their differences, Mikey insists that understanding his father isn't as complicated as it seems. The series initially aired on Discovery Channel in March 2003. However, in December 2007, it transitioned to Discovery's sister channel TLC, kicking off with an 18-hour marathon. Its debut season on TLC premiered in January 2008. Season 6 commenced in April 2009, but TLC discontinued the series in February 2010. In July 2010, TLC revealed that the Tuttles would make a comeback in a new series titled American Chopper Senior vs. Junior. Although it premiered on TLC, it later shifted to Discovery midway through the first season. Eventually, Discovery Channel announced that the show would conclude with the Chopper Live: The Revenge episode on December 11, 2012, marking the end of its 10-year run. At Orange County Choppers, where the magic happened, a team of talented fabricators and mechanics, including Paul Tuttle Jr., Rick Petco, Nick Hansford, Christian Welter, and former employees like Vincent DiMartino and Cody Connolly, worked tirelessly to craft unique custom motorcycles. Vincent DiMartino departed OCT to launch V-Force Customs in 2007, while Cody Connolly, a former BOCES student intern, joined DiMartino's venture later on. Meanwhile, Michael Tuttle, fondly known as Mikey, wears multiple hats as the shop's custodian, webmaster, and resident comedian. Despite his primary roles, Mikey occasionally showcases his metalworking skills, drawing from his experience at Orange County Ironworks. Additionally, Danny Tuttle, the second oldest child, had taken the reins at Orange County Ironworks from Paul Sr., often lending his expertise to contract a project for OCC. Beyond their work in the shop, the show captures the team's personal and promotional endeavors, spanning from magazine shoots to family celebrations and custom bikes exhibitions. During Season 3 of American Chopper, Discovery Channel ran a thrilling contest where 4 lucky winners snagged custom OCC motorcycles. These winners, chosen based on their heartfelt video entries, got to specify the feature they wanted on their dream bikes. The lucky recipients were Jeff Clegg with Corporal Punishment, Susan Morissette with Female Snakebike, Joseph McClendon with Custom Hog, and Brian King with Vertebrate Trike. In a dramatic turn of events, Paul Jr. parted ways with Orange County Choppers in late 2008 due to the ongoing conflict with his father. Despite briefly returning as a contractor, Paul Jr. ultimately left in April 2009 to establish his own design firm, Paul Jr. Designs. Paul Sr. then exercised his right to buy out Paul Jr.'s 20% stake in OCC, sparking a legal battle over the company's valuation. After winning his appeal against a lower court ruling in December 2010, Paul Jr. retained his ownership stake in OCC pending further negotiation. He also filed a countersuit alleging fraud by Paul Sr., seeking hefty damages and financial oversight of the company. TLC later commissioned a 7th season titled American Chopper Sr. vs. Jr., showcasing both OCC and Paul Jr. designs in an epic showdown. In the aftermath of his dramatic exit from Orange County Choppers and the American Chopper series, Paul Jr. wasted no time in blazing his own trail. In 2009, he laid the foundation for his own design powerhouse, aptly named Paul Jr. Designs, nestled in the heart of Montgomery, New York. After patiently biding his time through a non-compete agreement, Paul Jr. hit the ground running, crafting motorcycles that rivaled the very essence of his former stomping grounds at OCC. But Paul Jr.'s creative genius didn't stop there. In a groundbreaking collaboration with Blizzard Entertainment, he brought the world of Azereth to life with Azereth choppers.
He brought this to the table and I was like, right on, this guy's on the ball already. He put friggin' tank treads on it, so he one-upped the WoW design that I had in mind.
A web series that captivated audiences in 2014. From the virtual realm to the silver screen, Paul Jr. made his mark in Hollywood by crafting 2 iconic motorcycles for Paramount Pictures' blockbuster hit Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows in 2016. Yet Paul Jr. isn't one to rest on his laurels. With innovation coursing through his veins, he set his sights on the future with PJT Electric, a venture dedicated to producing electric bicycles. Now, back to our story. Despite a successful run, by May 26, 2009, Orange County Choppers found itself embroiled in legal troubles when artist Justin Barnes filed a lawsuit alleging that his original designs were used on merchandise without his consent or proper compensation. In July of the same year, another lawsuit hit OCC and Paul Tuttle Sr. Cody Connolly, a former member of the show, sued for damages, citing misappropriation of likeness, breach of contract, and fraud. Connolly claimed that his image was used on various merchandise even after he left the show in 2007. Additionally, he alleged that he never received a custom chopper promised to him by Paul Tuttle Sr. on the show. Following the cancellation of American Chopper in February 2010, TLC announced a new series featuring the Tuttles, American Chopper Sr. vs. Jr., debuted in August 2010, documenting the aftermath of Paul Jr.'s departure from OCC and the launch of his own custom chopper company. The show initially aired on TLC, but later moved to the Discovery Channel in December 2010. Despite its popularity, the series was eventually canceled, with its final episode airing in December 2012. In all of these, you might be wondering, what happened to Mikey? Why was everything centered around Paul Sr. and Jr.? In the world of business, versatility is key, and Mikey Tuttle embodies that spirit to the core. Not content with just one role, this entrepreneur extraordinaire took on the mantle of assistant general manager at Orange County Choppers, where he kept the gears turning and the engines roaring. But that's not all. Mikey didn't just stop at managing the day-to-day operations. He also took charge of the digital realm, running the show on OCC's Facebook page. From engaging with fans to keeping the online community buzzing with excitement, Mikey was the driving force behind OCC's social media presence. While Mikey Tuttle may not have wielded wrenches with the precision of his father and brother, Paul Tuttle Jr., he brought a different kind of magic to the workshop.
Tell you why it's an improvement. You came out here and you had twice the smile on as when you left.
No, because I didn't notice anything.
That's what I was hoping.
With a wit as sharp as his family's choppers, Mikey injected a dose of levity into the high-octane world of American Chopper. His mechanical skills might not have matched up to the family legacy, but Mikey's true talents lay in his unique sense of humor and lighthearted nature. As the manager of the shop's office affairs, he kept the gears of business turning while simultaneously stealing the show with his comedic antics. From playful pranks to witty one-liners, Mikey was the heart and soul of the series, providing a refreshing dynamic amidst the clang of metal and the roar of engines. And he wasn't just a star on the garage floor. He's taken his charisma to the small screen's biggest stages. Over the years, this rebel with a cause has joined forces with his dad and older brother for some unforgettable appearances on late-night television. From the iconic couches of Late Night with Conan O'Brien to the legendary desk of The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and Late Show with David Letterman, Mikey brought his trademark Tuttle charm to audiences far and wide. Beyond the revving engines and the clang of metal in the garage, Mikey Tuttle has been quietly drumming to the beat of his own rhythm in the world of music. Surprising as it may seem, this rebel with a wrench is also a talented drummer, weaving his passion into the fabric of a band known as Black Label Society. It's a lesser-known facet of his life, tucked away from the spotlight of American Chopper fame. During the early seasons of American Chopper, Mikey Tuttle played a unique role as a mediator within the Tuttle family. Despite not being directly involved in bike fabrication like his father and brother, Mikey worked behind the scenes at Orange County Choppers, handling administrative tasks. His presence often diffused tensions between Paul Sr. and Paul Jr., who frequently clashed. However, as the years passed, Mikey made the decision to step away from both the company and the television series. His departure was motivated by a desire to cultivate healthier family dynamics outside the realm of constant conflict. Although he largely distanced himself from the show in OCC, Mikey occasionally lent a hand at both Orange County Choppers and Paul Jr. Designs. Since his departure from American Chopper, Mikey has been exploring his creative side in various ways. He established a gallery to exhibit his paintings and other artistic endeavors, showcasing his talents beyond the motorcycle world. Additionally, Mikey has been active on his YouTube channel, sharing documentary-style videos and humorous parodies. Beyond the realm of art and entertainment, Mikey has ventured into stand-up comedy, delighting audiences with his comedic performances. More recently, he embarked on a culinary venture, founding a company to distribute homemade pasta sauce across the United States. Apparently, Mikey was trying to be better than his father and his brother. He was keeping a low profile and doing things right. Or was he? It turned out that there was another reason why Mikey left the show. In the wild ride of American Chopper, there was a twist that hit viewers like a ton of bricks. Mikey Tuttle, the laid-back brother, was discovered to have been grappling with the demon of alcohol addiction. It was a gut-punch moment that had fans gripping the edges of their seats. But hold on tight, because the drama didn't stop there. Paul Tuttle Sr., the grizzled patriarch of the Tuttle clan, was no stranger to his own battles with similar demons. When he caught wind of Mikey's struggles, sparks flew faster than a revving engine. Tensions were up in the Tuttle household as the gears of family dynamics ground against each other. With the throttle wide open, the drama escalated until it reached a crescendo in Season 6. And guess what? Mikey found himself ejected from the company faster than a bolt from a chopper. Fast forward to the present, and it seemed like the rough road of the past has smoothed out for some. Paul Jr. and Paul Sr., the combustible duo who could ignite a firestorm with just a glance, have navigated their fair share of legal battles and on-screen clashes. TMZ couldn't even keep up. Their friction was so intense that it spawned a whole new series aptly named Senior vs. Junior, where the sparks flew as freely as wrenches in a workshop. The tension ran so deep that Senior even skipped out on his own son's wedding. Now, that's some serious family drama. Just when you thought the Tuttle saga couldn't get any more tangled, a legal curveball comes hurtling in. In 2020, the father-son duo found themselves smack dab in the middle of a peculiar legal showdown, courtesy of photographer Scott Gunnels. Here's what happened. Gunnels wasn't too pleased to discover that a snapshot of Mikey Tuttle had been popping up in places they didn't belong. In a copyright lawsuit filed in 2019, Gunnels alleged that both Paul Tuttle Sr. and Mikey had been using his photos without proper permission or consent. One of these photos became the unwitting star of various merchandise items, while Mikey himself allegedly splashed them across social media and promotional materials like confetti at a parade. It's a classic case of copyright chaos, with the Tuttles finding themselves on the wrong end of the legal throttle. In a legal showdown worthy of its own reality TV drama, the gravel finally came down in favor of the photographer Scott Gunnels. The judge's ruling sent shockwaves through the Tuttle camp, with Paul Sr. finding himself on the hook for a jaw-dropping precise sum, $258,484.45. Now, here's where things get murky. While the spotlight may have been on Paul Sr., it's unclear whether Mikey also had to pony up a portion of the hefty sum. While the Tuttle clan might have had its fair share of fiery conflicts, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Mikey, the easygoing rebel, seems to have found some common ground with his old man. In a heart-melting moment captured on Instagram in 2021, Paul Sr. shared a photo of the two, sporting matching shirts and beaming ear to ear. "Twins," he captioned it, with a sentiment so warm it could thaw even the iciest of hearts. After his brief battle with substances, Mikey decided it was best to go for rehab and make a great comeback to the social scene. Believe it or not, that's exactly what he did. If you thought Mikey Tuttle's world revolved solely around the roar of chopper engines, think again. This rebel has dabbled in more professions than you can shake a wrench at. Sure, he's clocked in at Orange County Choppers, but his resume reads like a wild ride through the arts and entertainment scene. Unveiling his hidden talents in an interview with TV Time Machine, Mikey peeled back the layers to reveal a surprisingly rich artistic background. While fans might know him for his love of painting, few realize he's built himself a bona fide artistic empire. From opening his own gallery to showcasing his work in exhibitions, Mikey isn't just a grease monkey, he's a visionary. But hold on to your handlebars, because there's more. Mikey isn't just a master of the canvas, he's also taken center stage as a stand-up comedian. Yep, you heard that right. This rebel isn't afraid to tickle funny bones when he's not busy revving engines. Of course, being a Tuttle means wearing many hats. Mikey's also punched the clock at Orange County Ironworks, keeping the family flame burning bright. And let's not forget his stints at brother Paul Jr.'s Designs, where creativity runs in the family faster than a Harley on the open road. But here's the kicker. Before reality TV fame came knocking, Mikey was just another craftsman hammering away as a carpenter. If you've binged every American Chopper episode and still crave more Mikey Tuttle action, buckle up because there's a whole new ride waiting for you on YouTube. Yep, you heard it right. The former Orange County Choppers ace isn't just kicking back, he's carving out his own digital territory. Sure, Mikey's YouTube kingdom might not boast millions of followers yet, but for die-hard American Chopper junkies, it's a gold mine waiting to be explored. Here, you'll witness a side of Mikey that you won't find on the reality show circuit, a glimpse into his world beyond the garage doors. So, if you're hungry for a fresh dose of Tuttle charm and curious about what makes this rebel tick when the cameras stop rolling, head over to Mikey's YouTube channel and prepare to be pleasantly surprised. Surprisingly, his YouTube haven is a universe away from the roaring engines and grease-stained floors of Orange County Choppers. Here, creativity knows no bounds, and Mikey is the undisputed maestro of his own offbeat symphony. Forget what you know about choppers, because on Mikey's channel, anything goes. Picture this, surreal art pieces that'll leave you scratching your head in wonder, open mic sessions where Mikey's soulful tunes hit all the right notes, and comedy skits that'll have you in stitches. Topping the list of bizarre brilliance is the Me and Pop trailer, a masterpiece of meta parody. It's a roller coaster ride through the absurd, with actors stepping into the iconic shoes of the Tuttle clan while the real Mikey takes center stage as a quirky, borderline eccentric version of himself. Behind the scenes, chaos reigns supreme as the production veers off course, leaving Mikey's character teetering on the brink of hilarity and madness. Sure, Mikey might have hit pause on his YouTube journey back in early 2018, but the treasure trove of content he left behind is a testament to his boundless imagination. For anyone curious about his financial status, well, we have news. Trying to unravel the financial mystery surrounding Mikey Tuttle is like chasing a shadow in the dark. Like many celebrities, he keeps his money matters close to the vest. And when you add in the unpredictable world of reality TV stardom, things get even murkier. Sure, you might assume that being part of the iconic American Chopper crew would mean rolling in dough, but reality often paints a different picture. Many reality TV stars find themselves struggling to make ends meet despite their on-screen fame. So, when it comes to Mikey Tuttle's financial status, it's a guessing game at best. His public persona might be synonymous with the roar of chopper engines, but behind the scenes, the truth about his bank balance remains shrouded in mystery. Despite his low-key role as assistant general manager at Orange County Choppers, Mikey Tuttle might just be sitting on a gold mine. According to the financial sleuths over at Celebrity Net Worth, Mikey's bank balance is anything but modest, clocking in at a cool $2 million.